In pursuit of the abducted Cragnons, Mario and Co. headed for the Gap of Crag. What did the Florosapians want? And where was King Caracas with the pure heart? Despite their hustling pace, our heroes never caught sight of the Florosapians. But Mario didn't give up. He knew his fleet feet would catch them eventually. Hello and salutations and welcome to episode something or another of Super Pet Mario Chapter 5-2 Pixels, Tablets, and Crag. A little bit of a clue as to what we're supposed to do here. Yay! There! We've caught up to the fiends! Did we? We seem pretty far behind still, actually. Yep. This entire time we're pretty much still chasing these guys. But that's okay, they're leading us to the hideout there, so I'm pretty happy with that. We're now in the Gap of Crag. There are several ways you can defeat these Pokies here. Ow, that's not one of them. Honestly, the easiest way is to just get out Bowser. Bowser's kind of BA. Just to be straight up with you, also 5. See, this is why we went and got that there shroom shake last time. Yay. Didn't know a whole lot, but at least I don't have to hear that beeping anymore. Oh, come on. I thought I could kill it. Apparently not. That's okay, though. Boop. Yeah. Bowser makes short work of pretty much every enemy in this game. He's quite strong. Alright. So, for the big gimmick in this level is that there are a bunch of tablets you need to find, not the iPads and everything else. But we're going to find these here iPads pretty easily, actually. Each one kind of has a clue to the other one. The first one's actually down here in this pool of water with this impossible pocket of air under it right here. Again, kind of using foresight on that to save time, but hopefully you guys don't care too much. Get this first one, and from now on, every time you come across one, it will kind of lead you to another one, if that makes any sense. It's pretty neat little system here. If you know the right order to go in and everything, the whole level can actually go by pretty easily. It's not that particularly hard. It's somewhat trial and error. It actually, and I know I've already compared the last level to to World 3-1. It's somewhat similar. What am I blind? Shut up. Dang, Bowser, man, you're a little rough on her there, aren't you? It's kind of similar to 3-1 as well in that. Oh crap! You know what? Just blow up. Cool. Oh crap! You actually still have health. Nah. Die! Jeez. Why are you so tough? It's kind of like 3-1 in a sense that it's... How do I put it? It's set up kind of maze-like. It's not very linear, you know what I mean? But it's also not particularly hard. I think it's a little bit better designed than 3-1. So you saw there, those blocks are actually disguised, so you flip in 3D, and then you hit switch, and a thing appears. And everybody lived happily ever after. End of game. Credits roll. No, I'm sorry. Go through the door up here after hitting the switch, and we'll be able to, I believe, find another tablet. I'll be honest, it's been a few days since my practice file. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing that at this point. But hey, can't help but tell the truth. Oh hey, we leveled up. That's good. That means we healed everything. As you see, there's a dimensional rift there, so obviously we need to use flip-flop to do it up. This is actually not necessary. This kind of shows you a clue. See the Yoshi there? But if you pay attention on level 1, you already know that because you saw the Yoshi. I'm not even going to bother going up there because there's really no point in it. What we actually need to do is flip in 3D and get by these guys, and you'll see there's a ton of blocks here. Those blocks are actually not really even all that worth it. There's I believe a mushroom in some of them. There are coins in most of them. And there's actually a few, like, negative mushrooms in a few of them as well. I'm actually not going to waste a whole lot of time coming by and hitting all those just because it's honestly just not worth it. There are a few things, if you're, like, low on health, I'd suggest doing it, but generally speaking, it's honestly just not all that good. I knew that was one of the mushroom in it. It's completely pointless, but oh well. What's this one? Coins? I believe this was a coin. Hit it! Oh no, that's slow flower. Oh, and there is actually, I believe, a fast flower in here as well. Maybe it's worth it than I thought. Yeah, there we go. So you can get triple on that. Yay! Oops. There we go. I love that the fast flower and the slow flower just kind of cancel each other out. So what we need to do in 3D here is just flip and fall on down here. And this is a particular puzzle that actually gave me a lot of trouble. I remember the first time I played through this game. You come down here and obviously there's a special item you need to do something with. Well, Same way we saw that clue about the Yoshi, we'll see a clue later on about what to do with this, but I already know, so I'm gonna do it. You get Bowser out and you actually shoot it. You'll see it has a nice little star reaction there. Pretty neat, and we get the second tablet. So already 2 out of 3. We ain't doing too bad, if I do say so myself, Cletus. I'm pretty happy with it. Also, I have no idea who Cletus is. Are you Cletus? Is anybody actually named Cletus? Like, I always hear that as the standard, you know, stereotyped redneck name. But I've never actually met anyone named Cletus. Surely, I mean, maybe it was like one of those old-time things, like in the 50s or something. Sorry if you're from the 50s. I didn't mean to call you old, it just kind of happened. Maybe it's like one of those old-time things like that, but I've literally, and I live in Mississippi, like, if there's going to be a Cletus, he's probably going to live in Mississippi. Just be straight up here on that one. Go away, Poison Flower. I really hate these Poison Flowers. They're probably one of my least favorite enemies in the entire game. What we need to do is, ow, kill these things, kill these things, kill these things! Jeez, he wasn't even around. Oh crap, I fell asleep. How did I fall asleep? I am taking so much damage right now. There we go. You fall asleep. Yeah, you fall asleep, Mr. Butt. You fall asleep and you never wake up. I don't know when I decided I just need to be as creepy as possible. That's apparently my new thing. Oh, that was weird. I figured that thing would be there for a reason. I'm not even gonna bother going in 3D to fight that thing. There's no point in it. Yeah, I knew there was some stuff over here. There's an item over here, Miyamoto, that can actually come in pretty good handy. Here's that clue I was talking about with the fire. It tells you what to do there. I believe... I don't actually think you can go down either one of these tunnels. Let me check. Nope, I didn't think so. That's just a clue to let you know. I guess the tunnel is supposed to represent the 2 rocks that the pathway's in between. Whatever. And here's the clue telling us about the water, so we can fall down there. There's only 1 pit of water in this entire level. Showed at last, did you? Oh god, not this again. Grab Bleck! Sure, why not? I've not been made to wait like this since the fine lass stood me up long ago. You did this to break my concentration, didn't you? You liked the cheating, eh? Sorry to disappoint you. You think I'd fall for a bush league move like that? Sure. Oh, I'm afraid this fellow is terribly misguided. Also, he's a little bit, dumb. Grab Bargle! Misguided, that's not even a real word, you squishy bug. Quit your yapping now. It's time for us to settle this once and for all. I cannot do a Scottish voice. Like, every time I try and do a Scottish impression, I just automatically fall into my southern accent. It's weird. Big talk for a wee little weird-looking butterfly. Good point. You are a butterfly and easily destroyed. I'll be wanting an apology in writing, and I want it written with your face. Salutations, oh chunks. You mean hello and salutation? Okay. You! Ah, once again we meet like 2 large, hairy Vikings on a storm-tossed schooner. That sounds like the beginning of a fanfiction I don't particularly care to read, to be honest with you. What do you want, Dimencio? I don't be needing any help. You'll just get in the way. Ah, quadrillion pardons, far be it from me to be a hindrance. Far, far be it. As it happens, I merely have an acquaintance in this land. I was just saying hello. Who would you possibly know in the Cragnon land? Saying hello, eh? Yes, truly, and I saw you, and I thought perhaps my magic can aid in this fight. Oh god, we're going to this greeny land again. Friggin' wonderful. I know you're looking forward to this crap. Ah, rest assured, I'll hardly be underfoot. You fight to your heart's content. Ciao. Thank you, Dementia. That doesn't sound too bad. I guess maybe I misunderstood that weirdo. Well, anyway, you lot are in for it now. Meet the new and improved Ochunks. Cool. This fight can actually be a little bit challenging, believe it or not. It's definitely more challenging than the last time we fought Ochunks, mostly because of hitbox whenever you use Bowser. Bowser, I do find to be the easiest person to use this on just because of that. It's done. Yeah. He just does so much damage. It's so cool. No! Aw, poor Ochunks. He always looks so defeated when you defeat him. Blarg it all! Bad enough that you beat me once, but twice is too much to bear. How can I show me face to the camp now? Eh, I can't. Put me out of me misery. Good idea. Get on with it. I'm serious. I've no regrets. Oh, he's actually quite brave. Well, no, perhaps I do regret not confessing my love to that sweet lass. But no! That's no way for a brave warrior to talk when his time comes round at last. So do it now! Finish me in me game. Aw. Well, salutations, O-Chunks. How are things? I feel very sad for O-Chunks, to be honest with you. Dimitrio, look! Honestly, this is kinda important. How about some privacy, eh? He's Canadian now, too, apparently. You just switched up the nationalities. You've been Scottish. I'm sure I threw some Irish in there at some point in time. You've been Southern. Now Canadian. You really just can't make up your mind, you bearded fool. I have something I'd rather think you'll enjoy. I do wish you would try it out for me. You crazed, loon! It's not the time for... Oh, it's not the time, Not the time for something that will aid Count Bleck? Oh, for the Count, eh? Let that do a change thing or two. Fine then. You lot, you took enough of a beating for today. I don't think you hit me but like once. So I'll let you off easy like. I'll tell you this though, you better work on your skills by the next time we meet. What about all that drivel about not showing your face to the Count and such? Eh, shut it. I live for the Count. Couldn't end me game without a say so. My heart is weak, sure. So I'm done with it. From now on, I'm all brawn, no brain. Oh, because you were just that much brain before. Past be nothing to me. All that matters is Count Bleck's future. All firm. Got a little bit of the Stockholm syndrome going on there, don't you? Ah, it is time to part. Ciao. Okay, so there's the boss of this level. Fart away, good sir, fart away. Man, what a crybaby. Yeah, really, you're talking to the king of losing there, man. Trust me, if anybody knows something about losing, it's gonna be Bowser. But he never gives up. He's actually quite the inspiration when you think about it. So here we flip to 3D and we see we have a nice Yoshi statue. I'll give you one guess what we need to do here. You've already seen it twice, so you probably already know. Walk around it, and there you go. And then the third and final tablet hops up on his nose. It's so cute. I think that's actually the only reference of Yoshi in this game, believe it or not. I don't know why they didn't put Yoshi in this game. I know, like, probably one of my favorite parts from one of the other Paper Mario games, the 1,000-Year Door, is probably the part where you get a Yoshi as a partner. It was fun. It's oddly repetitive, but like in a fun way. Although I have heard, ooh, hey, I have heard people say different about that. Is there another block up here? Yes, there is. More health. Give me all the health. All right, now that we did that, we beat our chunks. Everything's all happy. We need to get rid of this block so we can go down that pipe. How are we gonna do that? Well, John, glad you asked. We're going to climb this here vertical wall thing all the way up, and it is quite the way up. Oh, yeah, there it is. I don't know why I couldn't find that for a second there. All right, come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. This is a really long friggin' way up. Basically, and it's kind of weird because the background doesn't really move with you. So once we get here, we need to... Oh, actually, ooh, I forgot something. Jump of faith. Am I gonna land on it? Oh no, I missed. I was aiming for that pipe there. We need to get Peach and actually float over this pipe. It is relevant. We need to know. I promise. There we go. Go down here and we actually pop up in the background here. This is what I was thinking of at the end of the last episode, where you go behind here, and yeah, there's an Ultra Shake up here. I don't know why I thought it was at the end of last episode, but I was dumb, and I apologize for that. What we actually need to come over here for, besides getting one of the best items in the game, is come over here and go into this obvious, not so obvious clue, jump into the volcano. Once we come in here, it will show us stone, water, fire, and we need to know that for the tablets, as you probably just saw and guessed a while ago when we got to the top of that ladder there. I'm actually going to cut and I'll see you guys at the top of the ladder. And we're back at the top of the ladder. So, let's jump up here and put the tablets in and see what our reward is. I believe it was stone, water, fire, correct? Let's actually find out. It's been like 10 seconds and I forgot already. I think that's right. Yay, good noises. What? Gotta do anything anytime. There you go. Geez, Mario stayed up on the floor, on your toe there a little long. Hey, yo! We're about to get probably the most useful Pixl in the game, to be honest with you. What? I'm getting nothing, so you ignore me? Or was that a yes? Better try one more time. Please talk to me! Yeah, okay, fine. Nice, sounds good. Been a while since I heard voices. Been a while since I talked. Gotta tell people how you feel, or they, gotta talk, or no one hears you. That's generally how talking works. So listen, weird question. You got a motto or what? Whisper it to me, huh? Alright, so here we go. Back when I was doing my practice file, I put on Twitter, what's your favorite 8-letter word? It has to be 8 letters. I had a few good submissions. The best one, though, was honestly Zeronium's. I enjoyed his a lot. It's the one that made me laugh the most when I was reading it. And I know people may think that's kind of biased because he's, you know, someone I played games with a lot and all that. But honestly, I just chuckled at his harder than I did anybody else's. So our motto is Canadian. Oh yeah, that's perfect. I am loving that. Real good wording, real good timing. It really got me right there in the heart. And on that note, hang on a quick sec. Uh-oh, what's happening? Canadian! Oh, I mistyped. She's a Canadian. I didn't even notice. I misspelled friggin' Canadian. Oh my god. Sorry, Fraser. Sorry, Zeronium, I screwed it up. For the better, I think, though. So yeah, that's your motto. Surely is. It sure the frick is now. Where'd you live by? Good stuff. Feels like I know you now. What really drives you? Canidian. Gotta say, it's inspiring, that Canidian. Haven't felt like this in a while. Feels kind of like when I first became a Pixl. Ooh. So Pixels were not always Pixels. Really? Did Merlin just turn to is all these actually, all the Pixels are actually young ladies? Merlin turned into Pixels for no apparent reason. The hammer Pixel called Cudge has joined your group. Swing that hammer to and fro. Do some serious damage, yo. You can even break giant yellow blocks. Hint, 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 hint. Yeah, feeling good, yeah. I got a ton of pent-up energy, let me tell you. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Canidian! I can't believe I did that. So now we have Cudge. We can break the hammer, or break the whatever, break the block and go down the pipe, and continue the level. Although it's not really continuing the level because the end of the level is actually right down there. But first, before we go there, we're gonna get Peach and make a quick little flight over here. And then switch to Mario in 3D. The secrets are starting to get a little bit more hidden these around this time. You're having to start to use multiple characters or multiple pixels to get it. We got a Stone Buzzy card, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, secrets are gonna start getting more and more hidden. So that's it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Zeronium again, I apologize, but it's funny. So with a rounding Canidian, I wish you good luck, goodbye, and farewell. As always, like if you like, leave a comment telling me what I did right, what I did wrong. Hashtag Canidian. Like, it's whatever. Subscribe and we'll see more, and please share with your friends, and I'll see you next time in Let's Play Super Paper Mario Canidian Edition. Ah, it's so good. I'll see you next time. End of chapter. Probably should have waited for my farewell to the end.